Yo, okay, can you guys hear me? Okay, good. What's going on? How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. Big shout out to Paulie. Let's go. How's everybody doing today? Welcome once again, and boy, are we excited. How's everybody doing? I hope you guys are doing pretty well. Let's start off by saying what's up to everybody. What's up, Gio? What's up, Blinky? What's up, 101? What's up, Sean? He says, I'm leaving a moon bag this time. What is up, The Real? How's it going? What is going on with Holtz? Good to see you as well. We have Leon as well. We got Pechi Poli with Sabash in the building. We got AI Slop. What's up? Hope you guys are doing pretty good. Hope you guys are excited. If you're not excited, I don't know what it's going to take for you guys to get excited. But I'm telling you right now, listen, I would be completely stoked after hitting a 50x. After hitting a 50x, come on! Like, if you're not excited for hitting a 50x, I have no idea what's gonna get you guys excited, man. I have no idea. But a 50x, guys, on real time, doing it like no one else, it is what's going on, man. That's what's up. How you guys doing? Sean, did I say what's up to Sean? How you doing, Sean? I'm excited. Guys, listen. A 50, I am super excited because we grabbed the 50x and we kind of called it. We called it 100%. Betchy Polly with the number ones. I'll see you. 1111. Let's see what else we got. We got Queen Saber Blast. What are those, like coffee cups? What are those? Like maracas? Trying to figure out what those are. We're excited. What's going on? Hit the like button. I appreciated that cover. I appreciate that, AI Slope. Now, AI Slope, is this the first time you tune in, or did you change your name? What's going on, man? Let me know. Guys, we are excited. We're gonna dive into the trenches. Hope you guys are good, man. Things are doing so well for us. You guys have absolutely no idea. You guys have no idea how things are awesome. But today we're gonna be talking about something super duper important. So I highly recommend if you're not, if for some reason you have a friend or you're in the trenches, you know people, tell them to come on over, tell them to come by and hang out. We're going to come by and hang out. My boy says, I changed my name. Bro, how am I supposed to know who you are now, brother? Like, now you got me twisted. You got me all over the place. You got me trying to figure out who you be, bro. But everything is doing awesome. Listen, we hit a 30x live on stream on Tuesday. We hit a 50x inside Boltz Alpha. A couple other 10x's. Things are just looking beautiful, man. People who are saying they can't print right now are just not on point. They are not inside Boltz Alpha. I'm telling you right now, man, things are looking so good. And I literally mentioned it. I'll show you guys. For those of you who are not inside Boltz Alpha, if I join the Discord, can I talk with you in voice chat, Boltz? I don't know, man. This sounds like we're gonna have a personal confession. I'm kind of scared now. Like, are you gonna confess your sins and be like, "Yo, Boltz, I got something to tell you, man"? No, what's going on? I'm scared, man. I'm scared. we got Paulie Petey's at Sparta. Let's go. So how's everybody doing today, man? I hope you guys are having a good time. Hope you guys are doing pretty well. I'm excited, man. Listen, I don't like to flex P&Ls. Okay, I hate flexing P&Ls. It just puts a bad state. People really think that's, it's easy, that you can do it. You can do it like the way I do it. But man, did I make a lot of money? Did I make a lot of money? I'm optimistic, man. I'm still holding a couple, but whoa, the print was beautiful. The printing was beautiful, and I'm glad you guys made a lot of money too. Okay, so a lot of you guys made a lot of money on that one. I think some of you guys are still holding, but it's nothing is super duper awesome than making money and having people make money with you as well, and that's what we're really, really excited about. But dude, we also had a 7x with aliens, so we did pretty good on that one. It was a beautiful Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, man. Amazing stuff. So hopefully you guys are excited. I mean, I'm pretty excited. I hope you guys are feeling the positive vibes. So let's take a look at what's going on with the trenches. We're gonna dive in and we're gonna have a really important conversation today. So hopefully you guys are ready to lock in. So this is what we got. Token launches, they're going back down, guys. We're back down from 28 down to 25. Okay, so 25K here. Not really too much of a problem. It just means less tokens. Sometimes it could be a good thing. Sometimes it could be a bad thing. But less tokens are always kind of like one of those things where you're like, as long as we're getting more migrations, that's more important. Is the music too loud? Let me know and we'll bring it down a little bit. Yeah, let's bring it down here, dude. Like, let's bring it down to 10%. All right, cool. So that's one of the most important things that we like to keep our mind on. We like to make sure we're constantly trying to feed the narrative and see where things are at. So 25K is not bad, but we have a big uptick on the graduations. Not a huge uptick, almost like 50% more, like 50%. Sorry, like 50 more. So not bad. I do like it at 500. Not gonna lie. I mean, I wish it was 600, but 500 is perfectly fine. Okay, that's doing pretty well. The trenches are looking pretty solid right now, and we're gonna talk about why we feel the trenches are doing pretty well. But I like the numbers. I don't mind the less token launches, but I do like the token graduations. Okay, so I do like that as well. We're going to go in here and take a look at what's going on as far as volume. Unfortunately, guys, Bunk is still hacked. Okay, it's been, I think we're going on day 7 or 8 from it being hacked. So, it's not looking so hot. That's the thing with Bunk. Hopefully they get that sorted out and they make a nice little comeback here. But Pump.fun, we actually lost a lot of volume. And this is because I kind of told you guys in Boltz Alpha. Remember I told you guys, listen, guys, today, this is the advantage. This is the advantage of being inside the Boltz Alpha. I literally told you guys, and I said, guys, when we wake up today, we might see a dip in the market with a little bit of volume, and it's basically the way it played out. We're down to 74, so we lost about 20 million in volume, and usually we like to see a good amount of volume, but luckily, all the coins we ended up picking are doing just beautiful. They're just doing beautiful, and they're just doing amazing. Okay, so. Luckily, we're able to kind of be excited about that. So 74 mil here, not a bad number, but looking pretty amazing here with this pump fund. So that's really cool. So how's the market doing? Kind of just like what we talked about. The great thing is we had a kind of like a nice decent bounce here from how low we thought it was going to get. It didn't get as low, which is a good thing. Okay, so we're kind of happy for that. That it actually did pretty well. So we are going to be kind of just dialing in here. So we have Bitcoin back down to 70. We were kind of excited that it was kind of pushing up right to like 75, 76. But unfortunately, we had another downtrend, which is like, oh, crap, we're back to square A again. So hopefully that works pretty well. Guys, don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Don't forget to let everybody know what's going on. We're going to see if we find something interesting today, but we are so excited and stoked about today. Solana is actually held a lot better than I thought it would. I thought we were going to see another dip back to like to 81, 82. But it's actually holding pretty strong here in that kind of like 87, 89 range. And it's doing pretty good. And we're able to kind of just have it stay there for a good amount of time for like, I would say like, like around 89, 90. While we go into the weekend, I think it's going to look pretty bullish when we get out on, Monday. So a lot of really interesting stuff happening and stuff that we're pretty excited about. And we can't wait to actually dive in here. So this is doing pretty well. Today, we're going to be talking about this. This is one of the quotes I want to give you guys. And this particular quote is super duper important because it's a big reflection of the problem that we have right now with trading. And I want you guys to read this, and I want you guys to get this stuck in your head because this is basically what we do inside Boltz Alpha. And it's super important that you understand one important thing when it comes to trading. And the most important thing that you need to understand is that we're not always going to end up winning, okay? We're not always going to end up winning. But the most important thing is that when we win big enough to make a comeback. And the quote is very simple. It says, you do not need 100 wins in crypto. You need 150x. That's basically what it is, okay? So it's super important that you understand and you get that in your head. And today I'm going to give you a perfect example of a person that is inside Boltz Alpha. And literally this lesson was basically kind of thought about because of this, because of what happened, right? So usually what tends to happen whenever we have like days where it's like, think there's not enough volume, we got to be a little bit more riskier in a sense to find a really good, really good cook. The thing is, you need to understand that not every trade you're going to be making is going to be a win. And I think this doesn't really get talked about too much when it comes to trading, but I think it's something that needs to be talked about due to the fact that this is going to help you mentally, and it's also going to help you become a better trader. And the reason why this is going to help you become a better trader and it's going to help you mentally is because when you take a loss, you are not going to be mooey. You're not going to be in a letdown. You are going to be more of a mentally focused to make the next trade. Because usually what tends to happen, and I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, I have fallen into this trap, not in the sense of buying, but in the sense of calling. Okay? So usually this is what happens. And you guys will know inside Boltz Alpha, I do this a lot, right? So usually when I make a call and the call does not do well, okay? The call, let's say, it just gives you like a 20 to 30x. And I know you guys are so used to, like, whenever we make a call, it's like a 2x, almost, I hate using the word guarantee, but it's usually ends up happening. Or it doesn't 5x or 10x. Everybody inside of Boltz Alpha is kind of, I would say, in a bad habit, okay? And I understand why, but everybody's in a bad habit of they think that every single call I'm going to make is in a 10x is because the majority of them end up doing really, really well. And sometimes the coins just don't do that. So sometimes I'm a big, I fall into this trap that I'm telling you guys not to fall in. Not because I'm not making the trade. It's just because I'm not calling the coin. So usually what tends to happen is I'll make a call and let's say the call does not perform well, right? It hits like it does like 30%, 50%, and then it ends up dying. So it's like, I'm like, okay, we took an L. The next call, we need to figure out how this next call could make it back, right? And let's say for some reason, I'm like, dude, I made a call. This one just hit like 70%. It didn't hit a 2x. So we didn't make it back. That's another bad call. So then the third call, I think in the top of my head, it's like, I'm not going to make another call because if I make another call, that's 3 losses. And usually my theory is if you get 3 losses in a day, you just need to stop trading, go back and see what you're doing wrong and reset your brain, right? But I continue trading. And usually what tends to happen is I end up making back my losses just because I continue trading. And that third one is the one. And that's what tends to happen. But I fall into this trap, and this trap is the one I'm telling you guys to avoid, is that usually when you make a bad trade, it plays with you mentally where you think you shouldn't make another trade because you're going to lose more. and you shouldn't keep trading. Okay, I'm not saying to trade. I'm just saying make the trade that helps you get it back. Okay, and that's the thing you gotta understand, and what makes it very difficult when it comes to trading meme coins, because not every meme coin is gonna be a hit. Okay, not every call that you make is in a 10x, going to 20x, going to 30x, going to 40x, going to 50x like the one we did yesterday. But you just got to stay optimistic. And you see what I did there? Optimistic? Because this is the one we called yesterday, okay? So we called optimistic at 21K. It was like 19, 21K. I think people in the Boltz Alpha kind of got in like around 19, 20, 21. So this was a really, really good trade. The great thing about this particular trade, I personally got in at 11K. Okay, so my entry was at 11K. Like always, whenever I buy, the chart tends to go up. So by the time it gets posted, the CA gets posted, the chart's already spiking up a little bit. But we put this at 21K. Some of you guys got it in 19. Some of you guys got it in 20. Some of you guys got it in 21. Some of you guys got it in 24. I just don't know exactly where you guys got in. But this trade, guys, we were literally inside Boltz Alpha and coaching this trade. Okay, we were like, everybody was speculating. It was like, what is it gonna do? Cook, you got into at 35. Okay, nice. Everybody was kind of speculating. What's it gonna do? What's gonna happen? Where's it gonna go? Is it gonna do anything? I kept telling you guys. I kept telling everybody, like, listen, guys. As long as it holds this particular floor, we're in a really good state. This could probably hit, and I told the guys. It could probably hit like 500K. And I was like, you just got to see where the floors are at. You guys got to see where the floors are at. And then it had the dip that it had where it went to like, I think it was like 70K and it came back to 24. And then people were asking me, what should I do? Should I buy the dip? And I was like, you got to get into it and kind of just watch it a little bit. It doesn't hurt if you actually get in. I don't know if Jaden's here, but Jaden was actually the one asking. I was like, it doesn't hurt to buy in right now because you never know what's going to happen. It could either hold or it could drop. But it's still a pretty decent entry. And we were kind of constantly trading it inside the Boltz Alpha. And look where it did, guys. It's almost hit a mil. Okay, so I did like a 50x on this one. And I told people on the Boltz Alpha, listen, guys, I'm going to sell. Whenever it gets to 50x, I'm going to take a little bit of profit because, that's just a play. But it worked out perfectly. And then I kind of, I think let me see if I have a screenshot. I'll show you guys. What exactly is happening inside Boltz Alpha, but let's see. Let me see if I can pull this up here. I kind of mentioned. I said, "Listen, guys, I'm a hold for a 30x. Come on, guys. Depends on the floor. I'll have to look for it, but yeah, I said I'm gonna try to go for a 30x or just a 3x. Let's see if it plays out. This is us talking about optimistic. So hopefully." Everybody listened inside Boltz Alpha. Everybody got it. And I'm pretty sure everybody inside Boltz Alpha should theoretically be a 10x plus. Okay, so we didn't call this on TG. So how many people that are currently watching the stream only follow on TG? I want to know. How many of you guys are just just on TG, just following on TG? Let me know if you guys are. Don't forget to hit that like button, guys. If you guys want us to catch a nice little 10x. 20x here for you guys, or else we're just kind of gonna have to switch over. Just go to Discord and just make calls there. If you guys are not there. So Bane says you are only on TG. Yeah, so you missed this one out, Bane. We did call this one out. Hopefully, you by the calls, because we had a pretty good call yesterday. We called simulation. I think a 2x or 3x on TG. So that one did pretty well. So hopefully, sometime soon you're able to get enough soul to come into the Boltz Alpha and kind of join us and have some fun there. Because we do have a lot of really good cooks. Yesterday we kind of had. Let's see. And I kind of posted this one. To be quite frank, I kind of just posted this one. Where is it at here? I posted about optimistic right here. So we posted on this one. This was at 18 hours ago. So we posted it at 21K. So if you saw this, I think when I posted this, it was still like, I think it was like at 50K. So you had a chance to actually get in there. And take a stab at it. At that time, though, it was only up. We've only had made 3.4x. So that's a pretty interesting play. But these are the ones that we actually just caught in yesterday. And I got into another play last night, which is called Chibi, and that one gave me that one's doing pretty well too. I'm already up like a 20x on that one. So That one did pretty well. The ton of PvP on that one though. So that one was pretty crazy. But we're up pretty big on that one. And a lot of really good stuff here. So if you guys are not following me on TG, if you're not following me on X, because I don't even think I posted this one on TG, so make sure you guys follow on X as well, because we sometimes we'll drop a little bit of alpha here on X, and we don't drop it on TG. It's like one of those things. But you guys are more than welcome to come by and hang out on another platform. But if you want to cook really hard, you guys want to make sure that that you get into the Discord and start cooking with us. You woke up today at 9:30 a.m. Part time. Paris time. Sorry, part time. Paris time. It was at 35, and you saw the Discord call. And I'm glad you got in, brother. I'm glad you got in, man. The only at the moment, red. What does red 11 says? Red 01 says. You're only on TG at the moment. Well, hopefully, Red, we're able to see you over there on Discord as well, man. It's definitely worth it. Bro always calls good stuff when I'm asleep, and dude, what do you mean? We've got some pretty. I kind of gave you guys aliens pretty early, guys. Like I gave you guys. I think I called aliens on the dip. It was like what? It's like 7 a.m. in the morning. I mean, I don't know what time zone you're in, brother, but it was like 7 a.m. I was like, buy aliens. It's 7x. All right. So that one did pretty good. And you know, a lot of coins are actually doing pretty solid, so we're pretty excited for that. But I kind of want to talk New York time. You keep missing the big place. Let's see. Well, you guys are on the East Coast, so usually, like, 3 hours. Yeah, we're like about three hours apart. So, because I'm in Pacific time, so usually my 12 is probably like your 3 a.m. So if it's I mean, theoretically aliens though was at 7 a.m. So that one was like, is your 10 a.m.? Like what time are you guys free, man? Let me know. We're gonna see if we can cook something up. Usually like the good coins, I don't know why they come out when I'm awake. I don't know, or I'm at work when I'm not at work. It's one of those things, man. But yeah, this one did really solid. Optimistic did pretty good. We're happy with this one. And we're waiting on a couple more dips, but other than that, things are doing pretty solid. So the trenches are kind of weird right now, because like the meta is kind of all over the place. Okay, and when I mean that the meta is all over the place, it's literally all over the place. Like for example, this one right here, I'm pretty sure this is based off Elon. Let's see, what's the name? Let's see, what a meme. Yeah, so this is based off a Grok image. Okay. Yeah, so this one will probably, I'm pretty sure it's getting PvP'd. Yeah. 94K. Huh. The thing is, he hasn't really mentioned. I have a hard, like the things with, yeah, it's a little bit. So how long in total have you been into crypto, Boltz? Dude, my crypto journey is actually pretty interesting, man. So I got into literally trading meme coins and crypto in 2024. Okay, I was doing something else before crypto, and I'm very successful at it, and you know, but my journey into the way I got into crypto is actually pretty funny. So this is kind of like, I'll tell you the story how I got into crypto. So I kind of had a epiphany where it was like I didn't know nothing. Like I have absolutely, I mean, apart from what everybody knows, which is like buy Bitcoin and buy like the main one, and you buy it early, you know, type of that. That's basically kind of like my knowledge, which is almost everybody's knowledge, you know, which is almost everybody's major knowledge, right? And I didn't get into meme coins until 2024, and it was very ironic the way I got into meme coins. So I hopped in, and when I hopped in, I didn't even know that I didn't even know Pump.fun was like just coming out. Like I had no idea. Okay. And that was really weird because as soon as I got in there, like Pump.fun had just released. You know, it was like they came out in March, and that's basically when I got into meme coin trading, with no idea whatsoever. So the first coin I traded, I still remember it. It was called Karen. That was the first coin I traded. It was one of the, if I'm not mistaken, yo, Petunia in the building. Quack, quack, quack. So the first coin I traded was called Karen. And that particular coin was based off the narrative of, I don't know if you guys remember back in 24, there was a bunch of Karens. All right. So that was kind of like the first ever coin I traded. And the crazy thing about that coin, I'm not 100% sure because I don't know if you could go back and check, but I believe, if I'm not incorrect, that was the first coin to ever hit 1 million in Pump.fun. I could be completely wrong. I don't know if there's a way to check which coin is the first million coin in Pump.fun, but that was the first coin I traded and I got into. So I had put in 3 Solana in my wallet, and not knowing, because back then it wasn't like this where you had like a terminal, you know, you could come in here and kind of look at the coins. It was literally, I went into, I was using Bird's Eye, and that was like the platform. I was just looking for new pairs type of thing. And I bought the coin. And when I bought the coin, I believe it was like around 320K. And I bought it, and I literally saw the coin just go from like that to 1 million. Okay. And at this time, like in my thought process, and I don't know if you guys, like, you know, this happened to you guys if you're new to crypto and stuff like that. I thought it was like every coin ran to 1 billion. I was like, okay. So I was like, whoa, this is gonna hit 100 mil, right? So I got super excited because I was like, dude, my 3 Solana was looking very nicely, right? We were like up at 9 Solana. I was like, and at this time, Solana was kind of like roughly like around 120, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, oh, dude, this is actually pretty dope. And I found it kind of fun. And I was like, okay, well, I'll just leave I'll leave the money in there and let the coin go up. And since we didn't have terminals, there was no way for you to kind of just check on your phone. You would literally have to go to Bird's Eye, sign into your Phantom wallet, connect your Phantom wallet, and check where the coin's at on your Phantom wallet. And at that point, to be quite frankly with you guys, I didn't even know how to sell. Okay, so I knew how to buy because I had seen a couple of YouTube videos. I was like, okay, so you connect your Phantom wallet, and then you do this and you do that. So I was like, how do you sell? Like, how do I know how much money I had? And the point being, it's like I left the coin overnight, and that was a bad mistake. Okay, that was a bad mistake because the coin went from 1 million all the way down, dude, all the way down to super, it went down where I ended up with 0.6, okay? From my 3 Solana, 0.6. And it was like, oh man, I made such a big mistake, I shouldn't have done that. And then I was like, well, I was like, in my mind thought process, I was like, I don't really need to do this. Like, I could just, go do whatever, the other stuff I'm doing. I'm just kind of doing this for fun. And I was like, I might as well try one more time, see what happens. And if I don't make it back, then I'm done. I'm done. I'm just going to do whatever. So I got my 0.6 and I split it in half. I did 0.3 and I said, if I lose the 0.3, I still have 0.3. So I have one more chance, right? So I put my 0.3 and I took it and I bought a thing called BOME, which is Book of Memes. And I caught this like roughly very, very early. It was kind of like around, I think it was like 100 and something, 135K-ish around there. I bought it, and then the thing just blew up. It just blew up. And then I was like, nah. That's not the right amount of money. And it just kept going up, just kept going up, just kept going up, just kept going up. So it got to the point that I made my Solana back and some. Okay? And it was like, yo, I'm back. I'm back, right? I went from my 0.3, and I was like, because that thing ran up to I think it was 1.1 billion. And I was like, dude, I am so back. This is so dope. It was so cool. And I still remember the emotion I had when I saw it just go that high. And I was like, oh, that's dope. So then from there on, that was like my big hit. That was kind of like the one that kind of brought me back. And that's why this quote right here is so predominant for me, right? And I have another quote, which is, It's not the amount you put in, it's the amount you take out. And that's super duper important, which kind of ties in perfectly with this particular quote. And that's why I share it with you guys. Because you look, anybody that's traded meme coins, okay? You can literally take anybody from the KOL scan and they will all tell you, every single one of them, that they had to have one coin to do this. There had to be one coin to do this to put them where they're at. Unless you already entered, like a millionaire and you already entered the trade, like rich. If you wanted to make life-changing money, you need one of these traits. And that is the problem that a lot of people don't preach when it comes to trading meme coins. A lot of people don't tell you need this to change your life. Because a lot of people will tell you, okay, just continue trading. Just get it just keep trying. And they'll show you a nice P&L. But none of them tell you need one of these to change your life. And you basically need one of these. But that was my main one. But the main coin that changed my life completely was GOAT. That was the one that kind of catapulted me into getting to 7 figs. Because that one, the thought process on this one. So let me tell you guys what happened. So prior to GOAT on April of 2024, it might have been March or April, but like around April, there was a coin that came out called Wolf, and I bought that coin because I had also bought Brett on I think it was like February on Base Chain, and I bought Brett, and the thesis was that Matt Fury was such a predominant person when it came to trading meme coins and his art, and the thought process was like, okay, well, Brett is blue. And he's on base, Pepe, so that was a thought process. So I went ahead and bought, Wolf, and I bought that at 10K. Sorry, 10 million. I bought that at 10 million, and I posted. I think it's one of the first calls I made on my TG, if I'm not right, or it's one of the first calls. I would have to go check my TG, but it was one of the first calls I made on TG. That went really, really crazy. I'm not 100% sure because prior to that, someone had invited me to a Telegram, and then they would just be like, it was like a bunch of whales, and they were like, dude, you make some really good calls. Like, you should literally do this, like you should really do this. And I was like, I'm just happy making calls and making people make money. And I decided to open up my Telegram, and I made that call, and that thing went from 10 million all the way to 200 mil. Okay. And that was my round trip, basically, where I learned not to round trip. Because at that point I was like, well, if Brett went up that high, and I was like, if Pepe went that high, then Wolf is definitely at least hitting 500 mil. That was my thought process, okay? And I was like, I'm gonna sell roughly around 400 million. I'll sell a little bit there. And then, I'll leave some in case it runs to 1 billion. And that was just silly thinking for me. And I basically round tripped that, not all the way down to what my initial entry was, but I was up a pretty good amount of 6 figs on Wolf. And I literally ended up with 5 figs, like a low amount of 5 figs. And I learned my lesson. I said, you know what? If you don't learn to take profit, you're literally just not doing nothing because you're not growing your bag. So that was my, stop round tripping lesson. And then on October, not October, sorry. I think it's the 2nd of October. 2nd of October, we got into GOAT. And I bought GOAT. I saw GOAT and I was like, this is literally going to change meme coins forever. And at this point I was already known for being the first person to call $1 billion coin, but no other coin had run to 1 billion on Pump. There was no coin that had hit, 1 billion in Pump. And I said, this is the one that's going to hit 1 bill. So I started tweeting about it, and I bought, the first buy I made on GOAT was 4 million. And then it went from 4 million to 3 million to 2 million. And when it hit 2 million, I was like, nah, dude, I cannot like fade my thought process and my narrative. So I went ahead and bought. So I went ahead and bought more at 2 million, and then when I saw it, I was like, okay, I bought at 2 million. I was like, you know what? I am gonna hold this because I believe 100% that this coin's gonna hit a bill. So I started tweeting about it. Started tweeting. Yo, this is gonna hit a bill. This is gonna hit a bill. This is gonna be a bill. And then I was like, okay. So I was like, step one, this is gonna flip Moodang. And I was like, step two, this is gonna flip smoking chicken fish. And then I was like, step three, this, and literally all those markers were getting hit. Getting hit. And I didn't end up selling until it hit the bill. And that was a trade that changed everything for me. You know, it was like, all right, 7 figs. We did what like a lot of people want to do. Let's replicate that, right? So then I am currently known on X and on a lot of the TG platforms and a lot of groups as the person who's called every single $1 billion coin. We went ahead and then we called Cerebro, Fart Coin. We caught let's see, Cerebro, Fart Coin. We caught goats. We caught what's the other one? I have to go see my expos. There's so many coins, man. It's hard to kind of just remember every single one of them. But most of the AI coins we caught, and we did pretty well. I don't mention Moon because that never hit a bill, so it's very hard to kind of mention that one. We caught Peanut, which dude, that Peanut was another trade that I put in so much money in it that it was like I had to kind of hold down because I was pretty in early, but I put in more money on Peanut, thinking it was gonna hit like 800 million. But dude, when I saw it hit I saw it fly past 800 million. I was like, I'm holding, and I didn't end up selling until like I think it was like it was like 1.8 bill around there, and I left like 10%, and it went even higher. So Peanut did really really amazing. So that one kind of changed my life as well. And ever since then, I was like, well, I could just kind of just retire into the sunset and just do nothing. But I had so many other people kind of reach out, and they were like, help us, help us. So I decided to be like, okay, you know what? I'm a kind of just help people make money. And that's kind of like where we're at now. Okay. So we're just kind of here chilling, helping people make money. And a lot of people actually DM me like, bro, I don't even know why you stream or like why you make calls. Like, and it's like, I really want to get to the point where it's like someone else could tell the same story and be like, this guy actually helped me make money. And usually, like, when it comes down to it, you always got to go back to like what helped you get there. And it's always going to be, God help you get there. Right. So like my thought process when I do these streams and like the whole point of me doing the streaming and making calls is like to help people understand that it's a 2-step process, right? Believe in God and believe in yourself. It's basically, that's all you gotta do. If you do that, if you do those 2 processes, then you'll do it. You'll make it happen. And that's just kind of like where we're currently at right now. But with that being said, thank you for the question. I hope that kind of gives you a little bit more insight. But that's kind of like what's up. So let's see what we have. Pete, I remember Pete. I think he came out recently and said he was not Epstein. So I think that's why this is actually moving. But it is at 140. About to sign up for Trojan, bro. Awesome, man. Appreciate that, man. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to enjoy it a lot. One thing I want to tell you guys, if you do sign up to Trojan, please make sure every single day of course, if you could just, use my referral, that'd be amazing. But you go into this jackpot area and you just enter, okay? You just enter because you have a chance of winning. And if you don't enter, then you're just not going to get a chance of actually making some. So to enter super easy, you just go here and you just say how much you want to put of your gold that you have. So, I could do like 0.04 or whatever, or I could do like, like 0.02 since we're late. And you enter and it enters you here. And it says you'll be entered. And then if you win, you win. I mean, that's super duper easy. Like free Solana, right? That's basically what it is. Jahusha Breast, yes, 100% Queen Saber Blast. That's what we're trying to do. So we're trying to help other people get there, right? That's the main point. So let's see what we find. Let's see if we find something good. Let's see. So I'm currently already in some really good place, which is we were in Chibi, we're in Optimistic. Right now, this one looked interesting. Is I just feel like this is gonna kind of be like one of those like it's gonna run up and then it's just gonna fade out. Right now, getting in here at 130, kind of in a bad spot. Like if we could have kind of got in here at 20K, that would have been perfect. I just don't feel like this is gonna go as high unless he tweets the or retweets the actual meme. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna set up an alert here. I'm gonna set up an alert here so I could see it pop up if it does come down here. And I don't like that. The fact that this, I don't like the CA on this. We'll put here market cap goes under. Let's do 61. All right, cool. No, wait. It's at, what do you mean? How? Yeah, it's at 21. All right. Yeah, well, we'll put it right there. 61's a pretty decent track right there. All right. Like how often does a coin go to 1 million market cap? Well, see, look, in 2024, it was very common. Like things were going to 1 million like daily. Right now, it's taking a longer process for a coin to reach 1 million in a day. That's not really happening. But what is happening is coins are reaching 1 million, but they are taking a little bit longer to get to that point. Okay, rare meme anomaly, ultimate. I mean, this is a really, really cool idea, but did he? Nah, it's a really cool idea. I like the idea. It's just not gonna do well. But usually I'm gonna say out of, let's say if 250 coins migrate every day, and that would give us about 100,000 coins in like 4 days. So let's say 150,000 coins. Out of 150,000 coins, how many coins hit a mil? I would say you're looking at about maybe like this is just guesstimating. Okay, so like I would say 10 in a month, 10 to 15 in a month. Now out of those 10 and 15, I pretty much get almost every single one of them, and I'll probably miss like maybe 2 to 5 out of those coins. But I mostly will get all the ones that hit a mil, which is a blessing to God. It's not me that's actually doing it. It's just God pinpointing me to where it's at. So I could give you a perfect example, right? So we got aliens. Aliens hit a mil. We got. I mean, I don't want to include optimistic because it only hit like 900. But I don't know if you guys want to give me that one, even if it hit 900. I mean, it still could possibly get there, right? We got Chibi. We got. Let's see. These are the ones that came out yesterday. Let's see. That's. Oh, you know what? I can pull it up right here. Give me a second. Let me go to. Did I add this one? Hold on, not you, sir. Yes, sir. You. Let's go add this to March here. All right. Do you think coins? Do you think meme coins these days will run back like in 24? I think we're in a point right now where they're okay. So the thing is, like right now, when it comes to meme coins, there is a lot of people that are not trading meme coins because they're doing a lot of predictive marketing or predictive. It's just I want to use this term and I want to use it correctly because I don't want people to get upset. But a lot of people that are trading, like kind of cash or they're trading poly market are getting paid to trade. So a lot of the people who were doing meme coins went over there because they're getting paid to do that. So there's a big incentive to that. So a lot of the volume and a lot of the money has kind of moved over to that sector. The problem with predictive marketing is that it's a lot harder to hit like a 50x or 40x because it's just super duper heavily manipulated. Not saying meme coins aren't. It's just harder because even though meme coins are manipulated right now, I can still hit a 50x, a 40x, 30x, like daily, right? But on predictive marketing, you just kind of have to be on the right spot and on the right thesis. But the majority of the right thesis and on the right spot is you kind of insider information, like when we're attacking someone, when someone's going to say something. So it makes it a lot harder for newer people to get in. But I personally feel like the meme coin space is it's 2 steps away from actually blowing up again. And the first one is what I've been telling everybody forever is that eventually what's going to happen is you're going to get a big company. Right now there isn't a big company, but eventually you're going to get a big company that's going to turn into a meme coin. And when that happens, we're going to see kind of like a catapult. The other second thing that I'm also mentioning, it's going to be kind of like a mix of a meme coin and an NFT, which is where everything becomes digitalized. And Optimistic is moving again. I love it. Where everything becomes digitalized, and a lot of the like digitalized products are going to transition into meme coins. And currently, right now, that hasn't happened, but I think it's going to end up happening. I'm thinking between this year, like towards like Q3 around there. We'll see something. We'll see like a big change like on Q3 and going into Q4 and Q1 of 2027. Seems like Optimistic is going higher. Yes, I wanted to hit a mill. Like I want to be like, yo, we got another mill runner, right? Like I got Chibi too. Chibi was such a good one. Chibi, we got it at like I don't know if you guys want to know when I got Chibi. Like I don't know. If you guys want to know, I'll post it up on here. But we got Chibi really really nicely as well. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys have any other questions, let me know. I mean, I'm more than happy to answer questions for you guys. Like, the main thing is, like, it's just trading meme coins, and I keep saying this all the time, and I say it every single time. Right now, at the current point, if there was something that makes money as quick, as fast, with such little investment as meme coins, I would be in it, okay? And I would be helping you and teaching you how to do it. Currently, right now, there isn't. Like, this is the reason why I love what I do, is because I work with people who start really, really small. Like they'll start with $100, $200. And then I work with people who are already up in 7 figures trying to hit 8. So it's like being able to kind of navigate that landscape, right? Of people who are trying to make it, people who are trying to giga make it. It's super crazy because the thinking is almost identical. It's just the process is totally different. Okay. So it's kind of fun, what I do, and that's what I just keep doing it, and I enjoy it. I think whenever I lose the enjoyment of it, of just seeing people be successful, then I'll probably stop doing what I'm doing. But I just enjoy people being successful. Like I like seeing how people feel like when they buy their first car, when they buy their first home, when their business does really well. So I enjoy that a lot. For a one soul port, will you enter with the full? Nah, dude, no. That's that. Don't do that. I like if you go and literally watch my videos on how I explain how to run a port, that should help you out a lot. Like if you gave me one soul right now, right? Like, and you told me, dude, like what would you do with one soul? And you could do this without this option that I'm gonna give, but it's just how confident I am in myself and how confident I am that God helps me find these coins. The first thing I would do is I would join Boltz Alpha, and whatever remaining I have from joining Boltz Alpha, I would literally trade with that remaining, and I'm pretty sure I'll make it all back. But that is, once again, not financial advice. You don't need to do that. That's just what I would do. If you can't do that and you feel less comfortable, take that one soul, join the TG, trade on the TG trades, make enough to join Boltz Alpha. That's how I would play it. But don't put in one soul in. Like you want to split your like one soul into 10 basically. That's how I would do it. Let's see. Let's see if we find something. Currently right now, like I said, everything's all over the place. I know this has been trending a lot, this luxury bag. Dude, I can't believe they're selling this for like 1,700, dude. This is just crazy. You know, people are still silly. Yeah, but it just goes to show you can sell a plastic bag, right? You just have to have. This is what this is kind of like what I say about marketing, about branding. It doesn't matter what you sell as long as the brand is more important than the actual product. Okay, so and it works the same with meme coins, but that's basically what it boils down to. Like if you were to tell someone, dude, you're selling a plastic bag for 1,700, like you'd be like, oof, you know. So this kind of played out the way we thought it was going to play out. I'm waiting to still come down to 60. I don't know how big it's going to be. It's going to be one of those plays that it might grow if he tweets it. So we just want to buy it as low as we possibly can. That's what you can do with Tencel. Buy the yellow bag, right? Oh, man. Let's see what we have. So Ghibli, with this one's doing pretty good. I'm happy for this one. This one already hit a mil. Like, I mean, we're kind of like in all the good coins, to be honest. Like, all the good coins that are here, we're already in them. So it's not like something we could kind of get into. Yeah, that's what makes it tough, right? Like it makes it very difficult, especially when you're like in every single good coin and you can't really pick the coin because you're already in it. You know, so it's like, it's one of those things. Like, if I would say anything, I would say, oh man, the thing is sometimes like when I look at trading, it's like I don't want to trade just to trade. If that makes sense, I want to make sure that when we trade correctly. Right now, nothing looks amazing. Huh.
I don't think you have your
Filters?
wave link on.
You know, I gotta figure out. Yeah, let me see. This is gonna be. Let me see if this works. Okay, let me check my mic, guys. Give me a second. Let me figure out what it is. Nope. Personal mix. Let's try. No, that's gonna be. You know what? Let me try to do this. Let's try to do here. Okay. How does that sound? Does that sound better? Does it sound too loud? Let me know. Is that better? Or is it too low? Too loud? I sound echoey? Okay, hold on. What happened? It sounds like I'm in a tunnel? Okay, give me a second. I don't know why it's let me see. And you said this one sounded weird? You said this one sounded weird? Hello? That one sounds weird? Or that one sounds okay. Does that sound better?
No, it's good.
That one sounds better?
Oh, now you got double audio.
I got double. Okay, give me a second. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, give me a second. Okay, how about now? Is that better? Let me know that's a little bit better.
Perfect.
Okay, that's good. Good. Yeah. It had an update, so it was like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Let's see. It says I tried joining Discord, but was struggling to connect my YouTube to Discord. Tried to get help, but we were unable to find a solution, so I gave up. Okay, so there's two ways you could actually join Discord. You could either join it through, like, if you go through YouTube, and if you sign up to the Boltz Alpha, you basically connect your YouTube to Discord, and that's how you can do it. Or you could just go straight into Discord and then sign up through that form through Solana. It sounds like you were in the bathroom. Sounds like I was in the native spacecraft. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. So let's see what we find. I mean, right now, let's see. This is Shibby Aura. It's like everything is gonna be Shibby because of this one running. But we are kind of already into this one. Optimistic. It looks like it wants to break a mill. Give me a mill, baby. Come on. Who's still in Boltz Alpha? Is still in Optimistic with me, man. Who's still in here? I want to know who's still with me. Who's still holding? Come on, baby, cook. Give me a milli. All right, cool, nice. Give me a milli, man. I kind of just want to watch the chart hit a mill. Give me a milli. Boom, 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 boom. Give me a milli. Let's go. Right? It's got to hit a mill. You know, we're probably going to set up an alert here. Let's set up an alert. Goes over. Let's do 9. All right, cool. We got the alert there. Hopefully it lets us know. Give me a milli. Like, it wants to hit a million. Let's see what else we got. Yes. That's. I think that's what it is. You could also link up with Solana, so that works out. Let's see. Jelly tent. There's some interesting ones. It's just like, I feel like right now, I kind of like this Pete one, but it's just so high market cap at the current moment. But I think it could do well since it's like the Epstein clone. The market cap is just too high. Let's see if we could catch something like in here. The CP, what is this, Paco? What is this about? I hear him breathing, he is back. What is this about, bro? Why did it look like he was bringing back oh, dude, these memes crack me up, man. Oh, incredible. How do you even teach this dog? So this guy fainted. Bruh. No way. The little dog does CPR? You gotta be kidding me. Dude. Bro. That is amazing. Like, that is amazing. Let's see, growth slope. I mean, that could probably make sense. I mean, the thing is, we have Chibi going, but I like this because it ties all the memes. This is probably gonna bottom out here like around 220. Let's see what happens. Here it comes. Let me see if they're running a volume bot. If they're running like 3 to 2 volume bots, I mean, you can always make money with it. It's just, let's go to here. Let's see what we got. We got 1 volume bot. 2. Look at this cluster. Oof. Someone's playing. There's the volume bot. There you are, sir. 4.43 cluster on the volume bot. So we could do a couple things here. We could either wait for the volume bot to die, or I could buy it and then take advantage of the volume bot. Bump. Yeah, it's just like I don't want to buy at 40 because it's going to be one of those coins where it's like this could literally be the anchor point, but we'll see what happens. We'll wait for this to come down, and I'll come and see what the volume bot's doing. If we would have kind of seen this cluster prior to it moving, then it would have been a lot better. But like, we got fake wallets already selling out, which is crazy. All right. Let's see what else we got. What are you? Username Swift Shark Dev. Official show nice. Manager though. All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, come on, man. We got to get something good. Narratives are pretty decent right now. It's just a matter of getting the right entry point, right? Like I mean, there's coins that I could probably buy where I know I could probably hit like a 2x, but that means that I have to kind of think that if I hit a 2x, you guys, like, it has to be a 3x because by the time you guys buy, it will put you in the spot, and then I got to make sure you guys 2x as well. So it's one of those things. Let's see. I mean, this looks interesting. I just don't know if this is legit or not. I mean, he's live on Pump. Should have probably checked if he was really live. Still, we could have hit like when I saw here at 20. We could have hit a 2x. Eesh. It's like one of those coins, man. I didn't know he was live. Oh yeah, it is him. Okay. I would have taken the 20x to be honest. Yeah, it's already at 80. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. The thing with those coins is like, once the person stops streaming, like the coin dies. So usually, what tends to happen. So we gotta wait. Made by humans. I kind of like this actually, but it's looks like it's been done before. All right, let's see what else we got. Huh. Let's see. I'm trying to see if maybe we could find something that's kind of like on a dip a little bit, but not really finding anything that's kind of like could do pretty well even on a dip, you know? Huh. Okay, so this one actually went down. We already got the notifications for this one to hit 60. Let's see. Yeah. I'm checking it right now. I think it might go lower, so we're gonna set a lower here. Let's see. This is 60. Huh. I want to get the perfect entry. I mean, 60 wasn't bad. It's just 50 here. Let's see if we get a spike down here from this this rerun. It's one. Maybe it gives us a little better entry. I'll set up an alert here at hold on, no, this is on. Yeah, 54. We'll see if it tags me at 54. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Let's see, Drive. James Hull story, one of the biggest crypto foe. Okay. Yeah, but is this the actual guy? Yeah, so let's see. Okay, so that one.
Your mic went dead.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, that was weird.
Okay, let's see what else we find here. Oh, we gotta find something. It's just I'm trying to. Oh, this void. So I seen this in the news. Has this been done before though? Let's see. Void. So they did 26 days ago, a year. This is all over the news though. Do I like the word void? I think it can have a better name though. Everybody's tweeting about the mysterious force that opens the Milky Way on X. They call it the evil void. Did they call it the evil void? An evil void? I mean, they kind of did. These are these type of coins where it's like I feel like the narrative is good, but it's one of those risky plays, you know? Jeez. Let's see if it bounces there. It's one of those risky plays that it could get flushed or it could actually go. Am I willing? I like the narrative. I just don't I don't know if I like the ticker as much. Let's see. Let's see what else we have. So far, not seeing anything that looks kind of like, oh, dude, that looks pretty dope. I hate when we're like in those like when it's a night like this because I know we're gonna get a really good spawner. It's just like it's just not spawning right now. You know, the good thing is like we're on all the good coins, which makes it really good. But it also puts us in a bad situation because we kind of want to get one that actually runs. There is a new research about people being mind controlled by AI. It's called the Reinhardt effect. Huh. Theoretically, when we saw it, which was a 6, we would already be up a 2x here. That's why. Like every time I stream, I always gotta get myself into like non-streaming thought process where it's just like buy and then research. But let's see what this does to. Dang it, man! That would have been a good play for us right here. Huh. 15. All right, so we got the price alert on this one. Yeah, so there's kind of like the dip we wanted. I think we might see another dip though. Let's put this on the auto sell. I mean, I'm willing to take a gamble on this one. It might actually dip even lower, like around 30. But I don't know if I should take a risk here. 50. I think it's gonna dip lower, so I'm gonna skip this one. I think we'll see it lower. Let me actually put an alert here. Let's go to 40. No, I don't want to create a price alert. I just want to put. All right, let's go back. Like we just want to get a good entry on it. You know, it's one of those things. Fudasang. What's going on with Fudasang? Yeah, Chibi's back to a mill, which is what we like. Let's see what else we got here. Huh. Oh, dude, optimistic is so close, man. Really? Huh. That is some weird stuff. Let's see. Huh. Okay, let me see. Tell me if this makes. I'm gonna have to check and see what this is. This is called. Hold on. Let's see. These should all work. What is this? Mic in 2. Mic in 2. Let's see. Yeah, mic in 2. This is literally it. Let's see. You know what I probably needs is a. Let's see if that works. Is that better? Okay. Let's see what else we find. We gotta make sure we find something.
Hello.
Let's see. I'm trying to find a really good play. It just makes it very difficult because there is not really any major narrative going on right now.
No. It's all the same.
All right. Let's see. Oh, what can we find? We gotta find something, man. We gotta find something good. Delete. I don't know, man. All the other coins we're in are doing good, but we still want to find another one. Oh, let's see. Yeah, as you guys notice, there's not a lot of coins launching. There's a couple of them migrating, but there's just not a lot of coins launching at the current moment. Makes it a little bit difficult to find a good one because right now the volume is so heavily concentrated on the coins we're in, which is this Chibi one and this optimistic one. Those are like kind of like where the most of the volume in is low one, and also the fruit one is actually doing pretty good. Have we updated our filters in alpha? No, the filters haven't been updated in the in Boltz alpha yet because we haven't changed stages. Whenever we move to a different stage, then we will update the filters at the current moment. But filters are still doing pretty well. Yeah, as soon as we get a change in the perspective, we'll swap them around a little bit. Let's see. Let's see. Come on. There's got to be something that comes out that's pretty good. Yeah, the thing is, like, we saw. Like, did anybody see the trailer of the Spider-Man movie? Like, I don't know if you guys saw the trailer of the Spider-Man, but like, seriously, I was like, it was a bit of a letdown. Like, I was like, I don't know. I don't know, fam. It was one of those things. Hey, Boltz, you think we will see another big market dump before summer? Oh, that's actually a pretty good question. I think as long as we survive right now, what's this off? This was such a good narrative, but got sold off. Died. There were zero buybacks. Running it probably. I would not mind buying here at 6, but I just don't feel comfortable buying at 11 because these KOs are gonna sell. like I already know. Look, there he goes. It's like no. Okay, well we'll skip that one. I like the Punisher. Yeah, I like the Punisher being in it as well. Yeah, I like the Punisher being in it. It's just like I just didn't like I didn't feel the vibe, man. Like I didn't feel the vibe. Yo, the Disclosure movie looks legit though. I'm really stoked for that one. Disclosure, that one looks really solid. There was another movie trailer that I thought was pretty good. I can't remember the name of it, but pretty good. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what's going to be the best play here that's going to give us a really decent return. Let's see. So far, nothing. I mean, this one got a Dex update, but usually, like, I don't know, for some reason nowadays, like a Dex update is like sell time. I don't know what's going on with the trenches, man. Before it was like they pay the Dex, the coin goes up, right? Now it's like totally different for some reason. I kind of like this, but I just don't know how much movement it will get. Nothing really catchy right now, man. Oh, let's see. Yeah, Pete, it's already doing its thing. That's the only one that looks interesting. Chibi is at a mill. That's perfect. We're good on that. This one we're waiting to hit a mill. Hopefully it hits a mill before the stream's over. And bread's been done before, so I'm kind of skipping that one. This narrative is interesting, but not interesting enough for me to kind of be like, yeah, it's gonna fly. Just gotta be patient. People still trade meme coins. I love it. Question mark? Hey man, as long as I'm still able to make 5 to 6 figs off a meme coin trade, I'm still trading it, brother. I'm still trading. Oh man. Bro, even like for some people, even 4 figs, man, is a lot. You know, so it's like let's see. Let's see what we have. Trying to figure out. Any entries at the moment? No, nothing so far, man. Nothing so far that looks kind of hot where it's like, yo, that's going to look pretty good. Like, we saw this bread one. This bread one looked interesting. It's been done so many times. I don't know if it's the same team running this, but this has been done multiple times, so it's kind of put me off a little bit. I like the narrative, though, but yeah, there's the volume bot again. Yeah, that's a beautiful rug. Let's see. My boy says meme coins for life. Still waiting on my 6 fix. I bet Boltz Alpha will give me more 50x's. Gotta purchase that Lambo. My boy. Yeesh. That Lambo. What type of Lambo you want, man? What you looking for? Did he accept the Did he accept the fees? This guy accepted the fees. How do I know if he accepted the fees or not, man? There's the volume bot. Ay, ay, ay. Small Lambo from Amazon, dude. I want to be honest. I kind of want those little mini Porsches that they've been driving in Dubai. I kind of want to get myself one of those. I made more money than I can imagine last year. Shout out to your Go Call. Yo, appreciate that. So you're an OG, brother. You've been watching me for a while. And that Go Call changed my life too, fam. Like, dude, the Go Call, the Go Call was goated, man. Changed my life completely too, as well, man. Let's see. Nothing really solid right now, fellas. It's just like I'm trying to find something that looks interesting that I'm like, okay, let's take a stab on this one. This looks pretty awesome. But like we're in every really good coin. Like it makes it very difficult to kind of be like, let's go buy this because all the good coins that we're in are the ones actually running. So we're not missing out on anything at the current moment. Let's see what we got. I'm actually excited for a few coins that we actually got into that look pretty promising. Like, I mean, this guy, if he claims the fees, theoretically should do good. It's just, oh man, I don't know, man. This looks so like. With these coins, it's such a risk because this is kind of like very similar to when I got into Lobster, where Lobster came back, it ran up, it came back to 50 until the guy actually accepted it. Like, this would have been a beautiful entry right here, this dump. I'm going to see if it dumps down here a little bit. 40, kind of want to get below 30. Hope you all find a 1000x. I'm like right now with a 1000x, man. I'm happy with a 10x, to be honest. Like what I'm gonna do with this one. So let's play this out like this guy's legit, and he's gonna claim the fees. We're gonna buy, and I'm thinking we get like a dip down here to 30, and we're gonna buy again. I'm gonna buy here. I bought way too high. I should have bought at 40, but. I bought it by other wallets, so I'm perfectly fine with this. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come here, put a buy limit here at like down here. We're going to do, I'm already in with 2 sold around 30. So it's just for video purposes, streaming purposes. So we'll buy here and then we'll put a sell limit, like somewhere kind of around here. Let's do 60%. What's that put us at here? Yeah, 60% sounds good. 100%. Okay. So we'll leave it there. I still think we get another entry though here at 30. So that's kind of like around 36, kind of like where I feel like it's going to come back down here. And here it comes back down. It should kind of average me out like around like 40-ish, if it does come down to that part. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully this guy is not He's the actual dev and he claims the fees. If not, then we're kind of screwed. So we'll see what happens with this one. Even though I should have theoretically got it in here at 40, but kind of waited a little bit too long. Okay, so we'll leave that there. Statement Dog, what are you, sir? He made a streamer so trashy when he's getting that clowned. Yeah, Dick. This one, Dickus. I am gonna wait. Kind of already hit. I think it goes lower though, man. Let me. Let's go to 5 minute here. I'm gonna put my buy limit on this one. I mean 42. I'm actually gonna wait for this to actually dip. Let me set up another alert here at 30. We'll set up another alert there and see what happens. Jimmy. What is Jimmy about? Ooh, this guy hasn't sold though. Crypto Project Jimmy by his phone. Just like Google Docs. Huh. Well, it's just a Google Docs. Okay. Huh. I don't know. We're going to give that Jimmy. I mean, that one actually might migrate. It's just like a little bit risky. The top holders are killing it. Yeah, I'm going to wait for it to come down a little bit more. And then I'm going to get in and I'm just going to let it sit there for like whatever. If Elon decides to tweet it, I'm going to make a lot of bank. But right now I'm just kind of just waiting, you know? I just want to get it as low as I possibly can, basically, with that one. Jimmy looks sus. Yeah, Jimmy looks like just the PFP looks actually sus itself, right? Yeah, it's one of those things. Let's see what we got. Dude, nothing really dope at the current moment. Yeah, I hate when I'm like in all the good coins and it's like I'm trying to find a coin, but we're all in the good. I mean, it's not that I hate it or dislike it. It feels good because you're in every single good coin, but you're also like hesitant and being like, I don't know, man. You know. Let's see. Let's see what else we got. Yeah, nothing really special coming out. It's probably gonna end up like it did last Thursday, where like we didn't get nothing on the stream. Or no, on Thursday did we get something last Thursday? I don't remember. On Tuesday we did pretty good. We got a 30x on stream, live on stream. But on last Thursday, I don't remember we actually got something, but it usually tends to happen every single time, right? It will be one of those nights where we're looking, we're searching, we're trying to find something special, we're trying to find something good, and then boom, out of nowhere, we're live on Boltz Alpha, and boom, we hit our 10x, 20x, 30x. So hopefully it plays out like that today as well. But we're just seeing see what happens. Oh, this looks like this looks too scary. Huh. I mean, they did buy this one, so it had a good bounce from the 37. Maybe that would have been the nice little entry right there, but I still think we get it below 30. We'll see what happens. Let's see if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Oh, come on, man. Give us something good. I kind of want to get something on stream, not going to lie. I want to help you guys get make a little bit of bread. If not, we're probably going to get something on TG, on X, and on Discord here. Boom, 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 boom. Push beyond more. Let's see. Yeah, so like usually, like I don't do bags tokens anymore. I used to do them, and we had such a hard time. I mean, we did good on some of them, but then some of them were just like so bad. Insta rugs, man, they were just so horrible that I stopped trading bags tokens. They came out with a new feature on bags, but it's just it's not moving the needle at all, man. Especially now that that theoretically Pump added the feature that they had, like the main feature that they had. It's no longer viable, you know. So it's one of those things. All right, we'll see how this fee buff does. So we bought back in here at 30. So I put it as perfect in at 30, which is what kind of we mentioned. Let's see what happens. I think our average is going to be like 40. What's my average? Like 44? Okay, yeah. So put us in perfectly here at the buy. We'll see what happens here. If the fees are legit, we should kind of theoretically hit this marker right here at 105. If not, then we'll just kind of take the L if it comes down to an L. But kind of just called perfectly what it was going to do here. So let's see what happens. Hopefully this guy's legit. If he's not legit, then we'll just take the L there. $22 million. What are you off? Okay, this piss coin has been done multiple times. Let's see here. Yeah, I really wanted to get into this Pete one. The problem is like it was just too high in the market cap. But I knew it was gonna do decent enough, decently well. Still could have kind of 2x this, but I'd rather take a lower gamble with a higher multiplier. Well, let's see what else we got here. Hmm. Come on, give me something good. Man, nothing really good spawning, man. It's probably gonna be one of those nights, bro. We just gotta wait. We gotta wait. Yeah, this drive one was another one that I kind of liked as well, but it's just like we were just kind of just waiting. The problem with those type of coins, like for example this one and that dry one, is like the person that they're making the coin for has to get involved. And usually what tends to happen is the majority of the time the person doesn't get involved, or the person gets involved, makes their money and leaves, and then it's just like it completely ends up dying. You know, it's like one of those things. It's a very hard thing to do, and that's why I kind of like to get early in those coins, because if I don't get early in those coins, then it's like I don't have that leeway to kind of be like, oh crap, we goofed up and we're able to make it back, you know? This is another bags coin. I'm probably going to have to filter out the bags. Huh. That way I don't get the bag tokens showing up at all. Yeah, I'm in Shibby. So I'm like, I don't know. Like I asked you guys if you wanted me to show you guys when I got into Shibby. Dude, yesterday that was like around, I believe it was like around 5 a.m. in the morning, or like 7 or 8 a.m. in the morning when I bought that coin. Like the PvP was so crazy on that one, man. I was gonna sell at a mill. When it hit a mill, it already hit a mill. But I think right now I'm probably gonna sell Chibi, kind of like around. I think it hits like 2 mil at least. So we'll see. That coin is kind of sending. What coin?
The one you just selected, right?
Which coin, brother? Pete? Oh yeah. Pete, yeah. I knew that one's gonna do well. It's just like, so this is the thing. This is kind of like what I like to explain to people. So let me actually make this. So this is my thought process. Let me see. Let me know if you guys agree. So this is kind of like where we're at. Hold on. Sure, hold on. So usually, let's do this in white here. That's all right. So that's the chart. Let's do this in blue. Usually, if I buy a coin like right here, which is like at 100K, let's say this is 100K. If I buy a coin here, I kind of have to figure out that this coin is actually going to at least hit 200K to give me a 2x. All right. So the probability of that actually hitting the way it looks right now, it's a little bit high in the sense of it has to get very viral, very, very popular for it to actually do that. Now, if I were to buy a coin, let's say at 10K, 20K, the likelihood of me actually getting to 30K, still a little bit high, but more likely. So I'd rather buy this with the same amount of multiples and with the bag option than buying here and just getting the multiple with the not buy option. Even though I might take an L, I'd rather play it that way. Yeah, so Piscoin has been tried multiple times. And that is the biggest thing with that one in particular. Where is this? I just literally saw this right here. It was Gacy. What are you? 3D metaverse for agents, humans, Solana, Sora. So, I mean, that looks really interesting. I don't know if it's been done before. 16. We're gonna buy this. This could really be a rug. Let's actually move these down a little bit here. I bought a little bit high. Kind of wanted to buy here. If it does come back down here, I'll probably buy again. But I like the narrative. Like, very little research, okay? I just kind of went here. It looks cool. I don't even know if this is the actual legit place, but it looks cool. Let's see what it does. I might actually sell this because I was waiting for it to hit 70. I might just sell this at... Oh, there it is. Okay. So it didn't migrate. It's coming down. It's coming down. I'm going to buy a little bit more here. Kind of bring it down here to 19. All right, cool. Let me get rid of this. I'm probably going to sell this at a 2x. See if it hits a 2x. If not, I'll get out of it. I just... Very little bit of research here. Let's go limit. What are we at? 21. I'll probably put it like right here. 75. Yeah, let's do 75 right here. We'll see what happens. If that plays out, it plays out. We'll probably move this up a little bit here. We'll see what it plays out. I don't even know if this is legit. It looks good though. Actually, I might actually move this up here. Let me let's go up here. See what migrates. I mean, it's 2x from 19.
2x.
Okay. Did it take my sell? I don't know if it did. I don't think it took my sell limit. Oh, I didn't set it. Did it fail it? I'll take 75 right here. All right, cool. I'll take 75 here and let the rest ride. It is what it is. All right, cool. We'll leave this here. Let me close these out here. And let's put a limit here. We're going to put like 2. And let's put another one. Yeah, I buy another wallet. It's just... Like, I'm perfectly honest with you guys. Like, now, it's just... This is like literally what I do now, right? So, like, right now I have this much. And basically what I'll do is I'll be like, you know what? Let's get rid of those. Let's say... I want to put a limit. I'm going to say... 800. All right, let's do that. If it doesn't do it, it doesn't do it, bro. We just move on, right? Like, if it doesn't hit it, it was like, oh well, GG's, cool. It didn't do it. Like it's one of those things, right? We just move on. But that's kind of like that's how we play it. That's how it works out. And I don't know. Did anybody get into that one? I don't know. Did you guys get into that one? If you did, let me know. If you didn't, I mean, you guys should be up already. A decent amount. All right. Yeah, you guys are in? Okay. You guys 2x already? Awesome. Watch it moon. Like, watch it just go off, right? Like, watch it just do its thing. I mean, the website looked kind of cool. I just didn't have time to research. But a 2x is always nice. It migrated. I'm proud to announce the first metaverse built for humans agent. I mean, it looks cool. Sorry, what's going on here? Hello, sir. It's a lot. Let's enter this world. Enter this world. Downloading. All right. Just sold 70%. All right, cool. Ooh, this kind of does look kind of cool. I mean, I don't know what I'm looking at, but it's like a big crystal ball. Like, hello, sir. What are you, sir? I mean, how do I get out of? Yo, let me out. Exit the world. All right, cool. Let's go into. I mean, I think the other coin that we got into is doing pretty well too. Yeah, this one's actually doing pretty well too. Like, oh man. So hopefully it hits 105, man. We'll see what's up. What we'll probably do is we'll move these up. Like, I don't know, man. Listen, this is like what we do every single time. Did anybody get into this one, by the way? I want to know. Anybody get in here? Theoretically, you're already up a 2x. If you got in when, I said to get in at 30. So you guys should be a 3x on this one. Yes? All right, cool. Let's cook. Awesome. You guys are also in. I love it. I'm probably going to clip a little bit here. Let's sell 75. What did we put in? 2. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll just we're just gonna close that out and then close this out. Yeah, 1 mil looks fine. Yeah, I'll leave that at 1 mil. We'll see what happens. Gacy, what's it doing? It's doing its thing. Hopefully more people join in the fund. See what happens. Yeah, I mean, a couple 2x's, which is awesome. I mean, not bad, right? Like, I mean, we're in Chibi. We're in Optimistic. Hopefully one of these 2 moon, which are like the 2 mean ones, like we kind of theoretically should have gotten into driver. We would have had all 3 of the ones that are doing good, like right off the bat. But it's cool. We skipped one. But we're doing pretty good. Pretty good trades. Profit, man. Profit is profit. Hopefully you guys are cooking with me. I mean, things are mooning like this one's mooning. We'll maybe see it at 1 mil. See what happens. I'm only selling if it gets to 1 mil. If it doesn't get 1 mil, it's like, whatever. But it's doing pretty well. From our 30, that's a 3x if you got into at 30. When we told you guys to get in. Like, I bought a high, and then I rebought again just to bring down my average. But hey, it is what it is. Is now it's at it's about to give us a nice little 4x here. It's time to pull out the happy face. That's what we do every single day live on stream. That's what we do every single day inside Boltz Alpha. Now, all of you guys who said, I don't have money to join Boltz Alpha. I can't get, now you do. Now you 4x, man. 4x, 3x, 2x. Do what you got to do. You guys should be ready to lock in. Win in the chat. Yeah, let's get W's in the chat. Ooh wee, 130. Oh man, baby. Baby. 130 at 30K, baby. That's what we do. If it hits 300, that's a what? A 3x, a 10x live on stream. That's what we do, man. That's what we do. Let's get W's in the chat, boys. Let's get W's in the chat. Bum, 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 bum. That's how we do it. I mean, is this gonna do like? Listen, this is I got right now. It's at one. It hit 136K. We got it at 30K. Yeah, so if it hits 150, it's a 5x. So it's kind of like a 4x right now. Yeah, that's how we do it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. It just needs to stay there. It just needs to survive. It needs to, kind of like thrive. Super easy prints, man. Super easy prints. Yeah. So I had 2 Solana in here. I'm still holding. See if I'm trying to get a 5x. So if it hits 150, I'm gonna clip a little bit, but we'll see what happens. Da, 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 da. Awesome. All right, let's see what I mean. Listen, 4x not a bad. 4x for the stream is not bad, man. People struggle to get a 2x, so 4x is not bad on stream. I mean, hopefully it goes up higher. We get a 150. That should give us a 5x, which is kind of what we want, right? And hopefully I see some of you guys over there on the Boltz Alpha where we do this daily. But this one's looking pretty solid. Hopefully it does that. And we did pretty well with Gacy as well. So that was a clean 2x. And this one's looking pretty solid. So we like what we're seeing here. Let's see. Let's see if we find some. I mean, I don't know. We need to find another one, to be honest. That one's doing so well. Now they're trying to PvP it. Why are we trying to PvP, man? I hate PvP with a passion, fellas. I hate PvP with a passion. Oh my god, it's so dumb. Like, why? Like, listen, like, let the coin do its thing, right? Let the coin live. Let the coin survive. Let it breathe. But no, man, people just don't understand. PvP's dumb. 100% PvP's dumb. And what tends to happen is, like, let me go look at this PvP one, right? So, it's only one mate. Okay, it's actually a couple KOLs pushing this one, but funding. Probably have a volume bot. There's the volume bot. Okay, that's why it looks like it's doing well, just because of the volume bot. Then people are gonna come in and be like, "Oh, let's sell out of this one. That's the one that's actually pumping, because the other one's the real one." This one has a volume bot too, I think. Yeah, this one. Oh, it's out. The volume bot's out. Here it's 0. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those things. We'll see. Hopefully this one survives. I don't know what the big difference is. Let me go see what the big difference is. What is the fuss all about? We launched this, send the fees to the dev. How do we know he didn't send the fees to the dev, bro? How do we know? Where's the proof? Where's the proof? I don't know. People fighting over there. Like, people like, it's me. Pick me, baby. Pick me. It's me. I'm the good one. Anyways, though, man, that was a good print, though. 4x. Not bad. I'm still going to wait to see if it 5x's. If it doesn't, I'll be happy with a 2x on my 2 Solana. That's perfectly fine. But, guys, listen. If you guys want to make sure you do this every single day, head on over to Boltz Alpha, guys. Head on over to Boltz Alpha. We do this every single day, every single time. In addition to that, if you guys want to get some early alpha, make sure you guys watch those videos we put out every Monday. Buy the dips, sell the rips. Those have been helping out people a lot. We called some really good coins there. We called Alien last week. We called Income. We called Distorted. So a lot of really good alpha there as well. So hopefully you guys are able to lock in and get into that as much as you possibly can. But the best thing you guys could do is definitely Boltz Alpha, or you guys could do me the favor and follow me on X, TG, all those good social places. Make sure you guys, subscribe on YouTube so you guys don't miss our calls, our videos, and all that good stuff that we're trying to help you guys achieve financial freedom. Thank you guys for watching, guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And with the 50x that we were able to pull out of Optimistic, don't forget to go out and treat yourself out. Treat yourself, your family, your friends, and have some fun with the Solana you made this week. And we'll be back printing once again. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care and have a wonderful rest of the week and happy weekend. I'll talk to you guys later.